Hey YouTube, this is Travis Townsend from TLT Garage USA. This is going to be the final video for the Ranger, and it shouldn't be a super long one. I'm going to try to see if I can manage to make like a montage of a little bit of before and after. I don't have a ton of before. I should have taken I got it used to taking pictures of what happened before, or what it was before, so you can see the progress. And but I do have some pictures that I can show you what it looked like when I got it and what it looks like now. Maybe we'll go for a quick ride. Just a few minute little blip on the video. I know it's super excited to watch me drive something, but you'll be able to hear it rev and hear me shift it and all kind of stuff. So it actually runs and drives. It's not just some mock truck or whatever you want to call it. But I'm also, just as a side note, I want to, I'm not sure how to say it, just take a second to remember my poor shop cat, Crescent. You saw him in a couple of videos of this Ranger specifically, and unfortunately he was struck by a car a month ago or so. So that sucked pretty bad. He was a pretty cool little cat, no pun intended. Fun, yeah, just a lot of personality. But having said that, my daughter fell in love with another little kitten. So we've got a new little guy in the shop. You'll see him. I can show him right now. This is Cinder. He's a crazy little cat. He, come on, buddy. There he is. So you'll see more and more of him, hopefully, as he grows. He was a bit of a runt, so we got him. He's definitely needed rescuing. The people that have him, they were taking care of him, but they just didn't want more cats, and so we got him. So anyhow, let's move on to the Ranger. Let's head outside.
TLT Garage USA. TLT Garage USA. Direction. Tire burning. TLT Garage USA. TLT Garage USA. USA, USA.
So I haven't done a ton of filming outside and when it's really sunny like this, and now I'm realizing when I was in the shop there I was kind of yelling a little bit. I don't think you need me to talk quite so loud. Let me make sure that my mic is on. Mic is on. Mic is on. So anyway, without further ado, here is the Ranger. So as you can see, it turned out pretty dang good. I think. My first full paint job. I'm a little close to it to back up a little bit. I don't think I'm zoomed in at all. Let me see here. That's zoomed in. Yeah, I'm all the way out. So anyways, you can see you got the little Kragers on it for a little styling. This bumper was a chrome bumper that I had to paint a couple times to get the paint to actually stick. Learning. But you can see that, see if I can get a little closer. I don't know if it's going to be super bright. There's no orange peel in the bed. The bed sides turned out really, really good. I don't know if it's the fiberglass took it better, or, I mean, really there's not, I don't have a ton of orange peel. There's some here and there, mostly just where I didn't sand it really good. I'm super close. I got to back up. I'm just trying to be closer to it, but anyhow, so this is it, and hopefully you guys are getting a good. You can really tell how it looks. It turned out really good. I've driven around a little bit. I had a guy look at it the other day. He was here buying some wheels for me, and he was super excited about it, and I told him, yeah, it's going to be up for sale. But anyhow, so down here is where you'll remember I had to patch it, and it turned out pretty good. The only thing I would say is I didn't have the door on when I was patching it, so it's not it didn't come out as far. Plus, that maybe it's possible the door itself doesn't fit quite the same. But the inside cleaned up pretty good. The door panels are you know, they're not bad for a 94. You know, manual crank, manual transmission, new clutch. Remember, I put the new clutch in. I got this little Frankenstein patch here. Hopefully I can find a picture, if you can even see it in the sun. Hopefully I can find a picture of what that looked like. It was just a big tear here, and there was missing some padding, so I stuffed a little pad in there and put that little patch on there. It doesn't look very good, but it looks better than it did. I still have I have a dash pad for it because there's some damage on the dash there, but I have to do the VIN inspection for it, and I took it to the DMV, and just as let me hop inside here. I took it to the DMV, and in Oregon, which probably not just Oregon, it's probably most states. If you take it to the DMV and you have, come on, adjust, there we go. Take it to the DMV and you have 2 VIN numbers, they get a little excited because I have the VIN from the previous truck on the door and the original VIN up on the dash. Now, you know, hindsight, I probably should have thought of that they're not going to like seeing 2 VINs, but I didn't know. I don't like removing a VIN, but if you look at it as it's 2 separate, I don't want to remove a VIN, but it makes sense that they're not going to want to see 2 of them. I brought the original door in the bed, so I thought maybe that would help. Like, look, this is just a door replaced. There's the door. Well, the lady just didn't like the 2 VINs. So, anyhow, so it's got a new stereo in it. It's just a little dual, little Amazon special. I think I paid probably 30-40 bucks for that. It's Bluetooth. It's got a microphone in it right here. So technically it's supposed to be hands-free. You can put an aux cable in it. You can put USB in it. There's no CD player, so it's only, the thing's only like 2 inches, maybe 3 inches deep. So it's nice. It's super small, super light. Since I got it going, I had to replace the stuff I didn't show. How about that? I didn't show. I put brand new front pads on it. Brand new rear shoes. I just kept the same drums, same calipers. They looked all right. I've done that on my own personal vehicles many times, and it's fine. This isn't like a high performance vehicle. You know, if you were driving a race car or whatever, or a big Mustang or a big Camaro or a big super hot rod, you know, you'd probably want to put in, you know, change the rotors or have them turn. It's just a little Ranger with a 4-cylinder. So I don't know if I can get some music to demonstrate the sound. You know, I got some MB Quart speakers in it, which are, I always thought they were super high end. I don't know if these are somebody hijacked the name. I hope you can see me, because in the viewfinder I look really black. Oh, there you can see me. I look really dark. It's coming back. Looks like it's trying to adjust, so that might be annoying. Anyhow, let's see if I can get just a little bit of music here and demonstrate the great sound. Let's stop that. That's not what I wanted. Let's back up. Let's go here. Let's go here. See if I can find a little music you guys are familiar with. Okay, let's get some music in here so you can kind of get a little feel of what it sounds like. Yeah. You just heard this song a second ago, but it's all I got, right? It's all I got. That's not bad. Yeah. All right. Well, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. You just heard that in the intro. So, all right. So let's get it going here. The only thing I can say about it is I changed out the soft line where you fill the fuel. Hey, there you can see me. Change out the soft line where the fuel goes to the tank, I went to fill it up and it just leaked all over the floor. It was all over the ground, I should say, not the floor. So there, I'm driving it. You can see the window going by. You can see stuff going by. Oh, I gotta put it back in first. So the clutch works, transmission works, brakes work, everything works. But what I was saying, when I replaced that soft line, I put it all back together, and the fuel gauge didn't work anymore. So I don't know what the deal was with that. Well, on these little trucks, these little Rangers, they have what's called an anti-sloshing chip or component or whatever you want to call it. I think I've got it. I guess I don't have it in my pocket. I'll have to show it to you. Anyhow, there's a little part on the back side of the instrument panel that, let's see if I move this, if you can see me any better. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be hard to drive a stick like this, but little thing on the back side of the instrument panel that you unplug and plug back in, and that's what causes it's so when you're driving around and your fuel's sloshing around, your fuel gauge doesn't jack around. So I replaced that, and luckily it fixed it. I was very happy that it fixed it. I was like, man, I don't know. I almost was just gonna sell it with the fuel gauge not working. It was very frustrating. But it's fixed, it's running good. The only other real issue with it is the ABS light stays on and the emergency brake light stays on. Well, the reason that is I have an old school scanner that can scan this old stuff, and it said that I'm still yelling, I don't know why I'm yelling. There, well, shift with me. Shift with you. Said the ABS module was not reading right. Something was wrong with it. So I looked online, see where it was located, and found it was located on the frame, right below the driver's seat. And I looked there, and it's gone. Somebody removed it and just kind of bypassed it. So I have the parts Ranger. I don't know if the 96, probably the 96 one is different, because, you know, that's what engineers like to do. They like to change stuff all the time instead of just leaving it the same. Whew, stinks out here. You got some smell-o-vision. I got some rotten mint or something out here, out in the country. But anyhow, so I don't plan on fixing that. I might take the one off the other one and see if it plugs in at least, and if it plugs in, then I can give it to the person. But I need to move on. So anyhow, let me see if I can get a couple of shots of the side of the Ranger while I'm driving, and then we'll get back to the shop and we'll finish this up. So here we go. Everything works. See, shows brake on, ABS light on. All right, I don't know if I got any footage very good of driving. That's my first time trying to film outside the rig, and I'm probably going a little too fast for it, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to play with that as I go. I want to get some more cameras so I can stick some on the outside of the vehicle to get some outside footage while I'm driving, but yeah, so we will finish this up when we get back to the shop, and this will be the final video for the Tale of Two Rangers. All right, we'll be right back. All right, I think that's going to do it for the 1994 Ford Ranger mild restoration, bring her back to life. I know it's not, you know, an old Chevelle or an old Mustang or an old F1 something or an old C10, but it's a 94, so it's old, you know. It's 31 years old, roughly 32 years old. So, and it's a good place to start for me. It's a good place to learn. It didn't need, you know, well, it didn't need a ton of work. Like, it's not rotted out, not rusted out. So that was nice. So, all right. Well, we'll catch you next time on TLT Garage USA. Please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribing is free. The more subscribers I get, the more I will do this, the more I will push myself to post more. And the more likelihood I can do this someday, 2-3 years down the line, full time. And I appreciate very much everybody who has subscribed, everybody that watches. I'm still learning, I'm still dork. Some of my videos I know are a little bit like blah blah blah, you know. I'm trying not to be so dry. I probably was a little too dry in this video too. I'll get better as we go. So catch you guys next time on TLT Garage USA. All right, bye. All right, before I end this video, I just want to add a couple little things here. I was saying in the video there that it's gonna be up for sale. I can't afford to keep all these rigs. I'm not like Derek or Cletus or any of these guys out there, the Boosted Boys, or I know there's thousands of them, Weston or other guys. I can't afford to keep, you know, these cars, so I buy and sell. You know, someday hopefully I'll be able to keep my favorites for a while at least. You know, we already have like 5 personal cars we're trying to keep going, so I can't afford to keep them. Anyhow, moving on. First off, I wanted to say this was that little card. If I can get it to focus on it, yeah, it won't focus on it. Anyway, you can see here. I'll put it close to me. You can see it. Yeah, it's got little contacts on it. It's got 1, 2 on this side and 3 on this side. You can kind of see them there. They're blurry, but they're there. And so, like I said, I'm going to sell the Ranger. So it's got obviously newer amateur repaint. It's got new headlights, new taillights, new clutch. I've got newer tires. They're not new, but they're lots of tread on them. Nice Toyo tires. It's got the Krager wheels on it. It's got a new sending unit, new fuel pump, because I replaced that when my fuel gauge quit working, thinking maybe the sending unit was bad. It's got, before me, somebody had put new radiator in it, new upper and lower radiator hose, looked like serpentine belt and tensioner. Looks like they tuned it up. The wires look new, the plugs look new. It's got new front pads, new brake shoes. Excuse me. Just want to let, if nobody watches any of the other videos and they see it online and they want to buy it and they just see this video and I forget to tell them something when I'm showing it to them, that's what it is. Now, having said all that, it does have a restricted title because of the accident. Yeah, the cat is attacking my arm. What are you doing, bud? Stop. Stop. Anyhow, so I just want to make sure I put that all out there. Once again, please comment, like, subscribe. It's free, don't cost you nothing. Click that little button, subscribe. I obviously don't post that much, so you're not going to get hammered with all the stuff I post. I'm trying to post more and more. I've got a truck coming up, project coming up I'm going to do. Someday we'll do the Econoline. Anyhow, all right, that's the end. Cut. Talk to you guys later. All right, bye.